with Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, the message of this one is the message you need to know. Okay, Virgo. Now, this is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, not only that, I tried to be the best reader that I can for you. If not, it's other beautiful people out here that can assist you on your journey to lead you towards your highest good and highest expectations. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get in prayer, and then we'll get directly into this. Forgive me, Virgo. I miss every single one of y'all. I had to take a little break for a minute and just for recharging. Okay. Now, spirit guides in the universe, I thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste, salah. Now, Virgo, I am sensing for some of you, y'all taking a leap of faith. Now, not only when I say taking a leap of faith, you are ready to start something new. Some of you may be in a new direction, new path, new journey. Now, the messages that you need to know is it's still some people around you, just a very small few of individuals that's still trying to do this old ass sneaky behavior. Or somebody may be trying to be behind you, trying to do some type of betrayal or some type of deception, Virgo. But I feel like right now, for majority of you, you're not worried about it. You're too busy focusing on your own personal things that you need to do in your life in order for you to keep pushing forward. Now, I do see some of you are being very analytical and very strategic about things that you may be doing around individuals. Now, I feel like some of you may have closed yourself off. Some of you may have been in hermit mode or very silent about the moves that you're making. Now, not only that, now some of you are caught into a relationship and it's not working out for you, Virgo. I'm starting to see that you are going through the personal transformations, even within yourself, to just allow things to be and allow things to flow the way that it needs to be, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into meditation real quick. Okay, I'm like, let's get into meditation real quick and let's jump directly into this thing, okay? Now, we're going to do breath today. What we're going to focus on today is breath. This is going to help you in new cycles when it comes to expansion into the unknown, okay? Now, it assists you with boundaries, immunity, and ease, releases allergies and nasal congestion, assists immune system, opens, directs breath between the head and the sinuses. Now, bring the tip of the index finger to touch the base of the thumb. Touch the tip of the thumb to the top of the middle finger. Allow the other fingers to extend outward. Rest the back of the hands on the top of the thighs, palms facing up. Now, what we're going to focus on this, to everybody who's coming in the channel, I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Ashe, ashe, amen, namaste. Now, shout out again to my A1 Day 1. Shout out again to the B2 Round 2s. And if you're new to the family, cross watcher or Virgo, we just want to welcome you with open arms. What we do right here is give all the positive energy. We breathe it in and we let out all that negative, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Now, before we get started, Virgo, some of you are starting to be your true self, or some of you may be going in the dark night or the dark shadow night of the mode, and you are the shadow mode, you know what I'm trying to say, dark night of the soul, thank you, and you are starting to get yourself together in a physical and a spiritual sense. Now, some are dealing with Mercury retrograde and all of these other retrogrades and blah 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 blah, everything is stopped, let's just say it like that. So you may still be going through understanding about reoccurring cycles from your past. It may be different people but the same energy. You may be dealing with some of the shadow parts of the secrets within yourself. Some of you may be over analytical, where it can end up causing you to be drained, stressed out, tired. I'm just saying, Virgo, whatever you're trying to investigate is pulling you, or whatever you're trying to do, it's pulling you going backwards towards your old comfortable ways. And I feel like you are battling yourself just as well as battling around with other individuals around you just like that, okay? So let's go ahead and breathe in, and then let's see what's going on, okay? So breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you, letting it go. Breathe in, positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it and release out all the negative energy, all the negativity, all the worries, all the doubts, all the stress, all the concerns. You doing good, you on the right track. One last time, breathe in. I sense and open to the perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to the perfect balance of breath. Now hold it and release out. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. Let's go ahead and get directly into this thing. Now, y'all got to forgive me again. I'm sorry. I missed every single one of y'all. And I know I may have been moving around lately. And I know some of y'all may be drained. But I feel like it's the energy that's going around with you right now. So, Virgo, I feel like right now you are no longer want to be distant with somebody. Or it may be a lot of clingy space when it comes to you being around a certain individual about the messages that you need to know. Now, you got to be careful, Virgo, because someone around you may be sneaky. Somebody may be lying to you, manipulating you, trying to keep you away from your intuition or keep you away from your angel guides. Spirit woman to tell you, even though somebody may want to be clingy or somebody want to get close to you, about opening up your heart, we'll figure out a little bit more. I feel like you're going to help somebody around them get to the place that they need to be, or somebody's actually giving you what you want. Now, key thing. Are they happy with this? This is what the liar card come in. I feel like this is maybe a challenge. I feel like somebody may not want to give out all of their energy or may not want to give you the truthful meaning of how they feel about some of you. But as you are manifesting some type of truth to be coming to the surface, some type of truth that is blocking you from your spiritual path, or you are manifesting seeing that you are better off being on your own instead of dealing with somebody that's in a third party situation, okay? Now, not only that, hold on, let me fix some stuff right quick, because today is one of them days I'm not even dealing with people. I tell y'all, it's just one of them days I just don't even feel like really dealing with anybody with their negativity. So, all hands on, okay, to all my snipers, hold on, let me say it like this, all my snipers, all hands on deck. Now, if anything look like it's disrespectful, if it's anything that look like it's gonna tear this up, I don't care if you feel like in the bottom part of your soul that somebody's trying to say something the wrong way, take them out. All right, now, not only that, I feel like even though you are opening up yourself, you are finding more about yourself, you are no longer want to be in some type of distance, you are turning around watching somebody and their sneaky behavior because you know something deceitful, something's not right. Even though you are manifesting things into a better, perfect peace right now, somebody's trying to keep you away from your ancestors or your intuition, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like you are no longer want to deal with anybody in a third party situation, and now, since you've been telling people no, people have to face their own karma, or somebody is facing their own sexuality, let's say it like that may be challenging with the person that you may be dealing with. They may be lying to you, manifesting somebody with the same sex as you, or being a representation. I'm just giving messages today, okay? Now, not only that, I am sensing that with this distance that may have been shortened up, or somebody may have been spying, or you may have been spying and you no longer want to spy because your heart is finally opened up to see things the way that it is. And I feel like the inspiration and the motivation that you once had with an individual, or had for certain criterias, right now is no longer being suitable, or is draining you, or you no longer want any parts just because of the principality of the fact the person is lying. Spirit guys in the universe, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, and even Cross Watcher? What do we have? What is the current energy that we see? Now, what I'm sensing so far, we got the Judgment card basically being in reverse, the Ace of Wands basically being in reverse, and we also got the Nine of Cups in reverse as well. So I feel like with these reversals right here, just letting me know maybe some type of situation, you may have realized the epiphany of the understanding about you may have been in some type of poor decision, or poor partnership, or something when it comes to the messages that you need to receive. You need to get closer to understand spirit, because right now the Judgment card is in reverse too. So it's letting me know with that, and your guardian sign being in reverse, you are being optimistic of how to deal with somebody with a certain type of choice you need to make. Now, I feel like you ain't got no inspiration or no motivation when it comes to somebody lying around you, because you done gave all your energy. I feel like you done gave out. You are still delaying the situation because you still codependent on this person instead of being codependent on your spirit guide or your spiritual team. Now, Virgo, the more you open up your heart, I feel like right now you are starting to get stressed out about some type of control tactic, or you may feel like somebody is trying to be one-sided with you, or maybe in a one-sided state, and it's just getting old, like it's getting tiring. With the Four of Cups basically being in reverse, you bored, you're stagnated. The more you go through your challenges and manifest your way out, you trying to move fast with it, but it seems like the person that you are dealing with don't want to think fast and don't want to move fast on it at all. So when it comes to you dealing with your intuition being blocked because you already knew it was a third party situation, but right now I'm sensing you getting you sharpening up, you getting the clarity and the mental logic that you need to see things for the way that they are. Now, I feel like some of you scared to see the truth. Some of you want to know the truth all the way down to the gets to the truth, and you know with actual evidence, and you just repel. Now, Virgo, this inspiration, this lack of inspiration or this lack of motivation, or you may cut off yourself from Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, it is letting me know you are reforming a foundation mentally and logically by taking your time out, trying to understand why this person's sexuality or why somebody's manifesting or someone's still trying to figure themselves out. Now, I feel like are you down with it? No, because you are, but you're not for some of you. It's like you will be down with the person being exactly how they are if they would have came out up front. But now, and this is what I tell a lot of people too, a person is not just gonna come up and be front and be honest with you and say, hey, I messed up, okay? No, they're not gonna do that. So I do feel like somebody may be still trying to figure themselves out, maybe dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That's what I see right now. So I feel like some type of action is taking place about somebody's trying to ground with somebody, and somebody been putting in a lot of hard work where these challenges come into play. However, Virgo, for you, across watching the changes that you are making when it comes to dealing with this scenario or dealing with anything that you see that's resonating with you, it's all about how to remove yourself away from toxic energies while not being confused about the tactics that they use. Now, many people try to use tactics to try to use the fear tactic, or they gaslight you, or they make you feel comfortable enough to tell them everything and use their personal and use your fears against you to keep you stuck. Virgo, I feel like you're being very strategic about this new way of you seeing things in a different light. Now, some of you could be in a certain criteria where you are stuck in your ways, where you are more emotionally unstable from the way that you need to be. Or this could be you probably dealing with somebody who is emotionally unstable for you, but you finding some type of logical solution because you so stuck in your ways, or this person may be stuck in this emotional instability. You are being more strategic and being sharp and being very stern about anybody who's being sneaky and manipulative towards you or around you, all because of the whole point of the fact that right now you some of you may be in a lack of doubt because right now you need to pray more and focus less on anything that is hindering you, okay? And I'm going to throw my hand up for that. That's even speaking to me. I'm speaking to myself on this one. Now, Virgo, you need to forgive yourself, and you need to know that you are loved by a lot of people. Now, even though you may be locked inside your mind with a lot of negative thoughts, but you are starting to choose you. Now, have we been talking about this a lot in different many type of forms? Yes, we have. Now, but the thing about it is, the more you are starting to know about yourself and the more you starting to know about the people around you, the more you starting to see your worth and your value. And when it comes around these individuals, you understand you a boss, not like, let's say it correctly, you a boss. Yes, you have went down to the bottom and you started at the bottom washing dishes, and then you probably went to the kitchen, and then you probably went to management, then you probably went to district management, then you probably went to regional management. And I'm just throwing these analogies, but now when you start to see like you up here in the corporate level, you in the spiritual corporate level, but everybody else around you is not on that level. And what it is like, why go hang around with them? I know everything cool, but when it all comes down to the wire, if you lose your job, if you lose your spiritual job or lose your spiritual talents or your spiritual gifts for dealing with these individuals, they can't give it back to you. So now I'm starting to see that even though you starting to know your value, you are tired of being in the same good prospect energy. What does that mean? You are tired of being stressed out and concerned and not being yourself because you so caught in stagnation with everybody else, not trying to lift themselves up, not trying to get to the place that you need to be. And you've been doing the manuals on how to make a better you, and you've been how to be a good prospect and how to be fresh and how to be this lucky charm and how to get your, like, you've been doing a lot of investing in yourself in the shadow work and this, that, and the other. And now since you don't overcame it during your challenges, now you starting to understand a person's viewpoints, what is true with them and what is some BS. That's the thing what's going on. And now, and this is dealing with third party situations for a lot of you, since like everybody love to hear it. Now, this can be you talking about, hey, is it you starting to see your own truth and you starting to see people around you been telling you lies the whole time that you thought was facts. So it's like you trying to see the difference between facts and fiction, and the only way you can see it is because you so empathic enough with the genuine love that you give, you can feel it. And this is why they keep you blocked from your intuition from all of this and the other, because as you rejoicing and glowing and you getting the gratitude and you getting everything that you need in your life to grow, to grow, and you glowing, like for real, like some of you just being more natural, some of you out there and people rejoicing it, you starting to be around your spiritual soul tribe, like you getting that gleam, you getting that happiness, you getting everything that you need in your life once you took that time out and start redesigning yourself. See, you had to go back and reconstruct. You had to reconstruct your housing foundation. What that basically means, you had to go back and reconstruct yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. Now, you may have to sacrifice some hanging around friends to make more money. You may have to sacrifice making more money to have more time with yourself. Even though everything is starting to go into you in that alignment, that's what you need, but you are no longer being in situations where people putting you in any type of dictatorship or anything where you got to turn around and be in this big boss energy. Now, I feel like for some of you, again, it's funny that this card, I feel like somebody using some decisive action. Now, here we go. Sad news for some. Now, if this person is dealing, because it's in the same column, this is why I'm finna say this. So I feel like right now somebody's trying to keep you confused about having the strength to overcome what you need, because while they secretly in this little third party situation and trying to explore their own sexuality, it's somebody out there that's inviting them in. And when I'm saying inviting them in, it's one of these secret, like down low. Ooh, keep it on the down low, down low. I'ma sing that man's song, cause that man's song was song. I don't care what y'all say. But the manipulation and the tactics trying to keep you emotionally out of control, it was all a trick to keep you out of the way from seeing things the way that it is. Secret lovers under covers on y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, let me freestyle this. Here we go now, Virgo, they just trying to keep you in the dark about your intuition, cause it's really on point. They try to put you in situations, make you crazy in your head so they can get where everything that they really want. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now, thank you. You know what? Shout out to that man. I don't care. Shout out. You know what I mean? But anyway, now what I'm saying is, even though they still on the low, but like right now, they don't want people to know that. But the thing about it, here we go. Y'all want to hear another plot twist about the message? Whoever you dealing with that may be exploring their sexuality, you got something above everybody than anybody else. You got yourself, you pure, you genuine, you everything. And the bad part about it, they want their cake and their ice cream, but sometimes the cake is giving them a bellyache. See, you homemade ice cream. You homemade. They had to put in the work to churn you. You ain't no store-bought. You that fresh homemade. It's a different taste. Do you see what I'm saying? It's that different texture. They can go to the store and get the Bluebell. They can go down the grocery list. And when I say the grocery store, let's call it the palm of your hand, the internet. They can go to the grocery store and go find them some ice cream, but you're a different breed, because the way how spirit churns you, and the spirit has molded you and shaping you to be what it be. Once they got a taste of you, they at first they didn't like it because they didn't understand the ingredients, because the ingredients is rare, real. But they so used to that store-bought. They so used to that I can get it fast. They didn't want to take their time then while they trying to get it fast, trying to figure out if the flavor tastes like you. They trying to find something that tastes like you. But even though you still running the way that you need to go and you still living your life, now you moving away from sneaky, vindictive people. You starting to understand your life. You starting no longer taking quick actions when people come around. Now, it's a difference. Cross-watch them. Let me give y'all a little hint. Virgos, don't get mad. Side note, we're going to do one. A Virgo still can play the same game that you play and be cool with you and give you everything that you want, and slowly in the back part of their mind they are making an exit and cut your ass off while they still being nice to you. You think you done something? Yes, you go right on ahead. You know I got you. Don't worry about it. This, that, and the other. The whole time in the back of that Virgo mind, they looking like I'm just waiting on the right opportunity to cross you out. And when they cross you out, they're gonna cross you out so bad they're gonna hit you when it hurts the most. But now here go the high vibrationals, because this is what we come in. You thought about it, but you never acted on it. Because you realize, if you act on it, Spirit's going to take things away from you that you once worked so hard for. So this is why you always be in a delays, because it's time for you to really step up and take action. You just don't know how to take the action. And this is why the quick actions, everything is going in. Because right now, somebody's overly committed. Can you be overly committed to the relationship that you in, over committed to the career that you have, or you overly committed to getting things for everybody else besides yourself? And this person that you dealing with, they just doing it for curiosity. Now, do they want to invite you in? I doubt it, Virgo. It's some negotiations that need to be made. Right now, that big boss energy you carrying, it's showing you mental clarity. It's sharpening up the mind. It's making people shook because they like, oh shit, Virgo no. And it's like an earthquake. Think about it. It's a Richter scale when it comes to a Virgo. Because Virgo calm, it may be a light, it may be a tremor. But if you cross a Virgo out and Virgo get to that point where they just, and all the stuff they've been holding from there, and it finally goes, and this, that, and the other. No, that's a Richter. That's an 8-point Richter scale. Yeah, Virgo finna come test some shit up. Excuse my language. Make sure y'all got them kids put up. Now let's see what else that we got for Virgo. If this resonating with y'all, make sure y'all do me the biggest favor, okay? Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, I don't know, I may be on one today, so don't say I'm too cocky. Now to all my healers and tarot readers and all of this, look, I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. We're gonna have to start coming together and start working things out, because we need to help people. I know we rub off on each other, and Spirit has the right people to come around, the right individuals. But my thing is two things. One, you need to be careful about the energy that you are doing, because right now this energy is very serious for anybody that's a healer. Okay? Now two, if you're going to help the people, help heal the people. Don't be scared to hit that like button. Don't be scared to share, because I come on y'all page and I hit like for y'all all the time. Now, if you ain't seen me hit like and I rock with you, that means I shot you out. And I'm one of them types. I will shot you out. If you a tarot reader, and my people know over here, I called out the columns and the names of the go-to if you need to go to, and I looked at you thoroughly. Okay, when I say thoroughly, I felt your energy, I felt your presence, and when I look at if I look at it, I read between the lines of what goes on camera, and I can feel your energy when it goes off camera. So these are the recommendations that I give, because they highly vibrated people, okay? That's the only time you hear me say names. Now, if I ain't seen you, that's because you probably ain't interacted and encountered with me, because I love my Virgos too, because we all one big family, but we got to work together, okay? Now, let's keep going. Honestly, I'm gonna say this, Porsche Monkey, I'm gonna put you in timeout right quick, because you sounded real crazy as hell while you caught me in a pause. And I told you, when today is one of these days, and you were talking about, do I ever feel like, being black, this, that, and the other, the gift. Let me read it out. Let me view this and read this so y'all can hear it. Do you ever regret being born black instead of normal? No, I don't. Because if I done came here plenty eons and eons, I probably done been every ethnicity. And I probably understand if I had to be this color right here, and if Spirit wanted to send me through the human university of being a American, American African. I don't say African American, because that's from Africa and they American. No, we American Africans. We are from America with the African culture. Supposedly. Now, let's say it like that. So if you want to say that, no, I don't have no problems. I love being who I am. If I was white, black, Asian, Chinese, Indian, Ethiopian, Ghanaian, Sierra Leoneish, I don't care what it is. I don't care if I'm Norwegian, Switzerland, I wouldn't care. Wherever God put me in, that's where he put me in. Why should I worry about, how should I worry about what God molded me to be? And that's what it is, another message. Why you worried about what other people want you to be? Be yourself. Everybody wants you to, everybody worried about what's in your mind and this, that, and the other, but they ain't worried about their own. But what we do as Virgos, we love to help individuals instead of taking that time out to help us. So some of y'all have retreated. Some of you have pulled back. And Carmen, no, you know, we're going to be 1,000. This is not about culture. This is about the soul. Because if you think about it, every nationality, every ethnicity, if you cut us right now, we all bleed the same color. So we all got the same soul. We just got different canvases and different avatars. That's just like us being on the internet, different avatars. Can't help it that we picked this avatar. God picked it for us. But let's keep going. Now, even though, Virgo, you are no longer being confused about any certain situations, I feel like by forgiving yourself is going to help you overcome the strength that you need. And I feel like these negative thoughts that you in is keeping, this is the things that's keeping you stressed. And it may not be the individual, it's because how you allow yourself to view that individual. It's creating so much for you to feel like you are in a mental prison. And right now, the value that people don't see, but you still delaying this around, you got the energy. The Page of Pentacles basically being in reverse. You hold the energies and the efforts to get to where you need to be, and you with this newfulness. Now, it's on you if you want to push forward, if you don't want to push forward. Because right now, you got longevity coming in. As you refreshing, you rebaking, you being, you know, you got that spark and that charm on you, but you just can't be stressed out. Because once you let that energy of stress and that dis-ease, it's disrupting your frequencies. I mean, Michelle, if you want to go tell them, go tell them. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, like that's your life. To each his own. Now, not only that, I feel like right now you being very optimistic during your challenges. And this is what I love so much about you. Even though you going through everything that you're going through in your life, you are still pushing forward and doing everything that you need to do in order to be that beautiful vessel. Now, rejoice in yourself. Don't be stressed out. Don't be all up in your head trying to find the wrong mental clarity. Don't be stuck in your head where it create negativity. Because I promise you right now, and I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to speak some of the realest shit y'all ever heard me say. Virgo, while you doing all this stressing out, you think that person over there stressing about you? You thinking that person matching the same energy that you going through? Let's wake up. It's a retrograde going on. Everybody going through revelations and past traumatic issues in their life that they trying to run from. So, and again, everybody already know right now when it comes to relationships and this right now, if you are starting something new in Mercury retrograde, you need to prolong it until it's over with, because everything in a retrograde don't last forever. But the difference is with this one, if you came into your relationship, and I told a client earlier, not too long ago, if you came into the relationship before Mercury retrograde, this is your person going through past challenges, you going through past challenges. So what that's gonna do is either gonna pull you farther away or it's gonna make you close. Now the key thing about it is it's all about communication. When the last time have you communicated to the people that's around you that need to be communicated with? Or have you been quiet? Or you just like, nah, forget it. And I'm being 1,000 with you. You just like, nah, forget it, Virgo. We just gonna cut it off. Virgo, right now, you've been overindulging in too many things. You've been overindulging. When I say too many things, not yourself. Some of you are tired. Some of you fatigued. Some of you are stressed out. Some of you are drained. You know why? Because you're going through another energetic shift. You wasn't meant to stay in stagnation. You're not meant to be in a place that you need, that's not there and fruitful for you to grow because you've been in it too long. Now, this can be with a friend. This can be with a lover. This can be with a Libra, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh, dang, you made me say Libra, Sagittarius, Aries. Take that as it resonates. That was totally different and totally off. But what I'm basically saying is throughout your challenges, you having challenges of walking away from things that's no longer suitable for you. So the message basically for you is don't be confused about making the right decision mentally and logically. And I'm going to say this to my men. Men, women, does make great decisions when it comes to them about emotions. Hands down. Men, a woman's not going to see your viewpoint half the time the way that you do because you think more logically than emotionally. Now, here we go. Let's flip it. No matter your gender on this, if you a feminine energy and you caring and you nurturing, you carry the feminine energy trait. Okay? Now, if you the assertive one, the go-getter out there, this, that, and the other, and the alpha, you carry the masculine energy trait, no matter what gender. So when you listen to these other people, sometimes get the information to know what you're listening from. Because some of your men may have feminine energy. And I'm not going to lie, I know how to balance mine, but majority and predominantly, I'm in feminine energy. I'm the nurturing. I'm the caring type. I'm the very lovable type. I'm the one who will get my shirt off my back if I feel like my energy if my energy vibrates with you and it feels like for me to do so, then I do it. But I'm also a masculine energy. If you turn around and cross me and put me in a point where I got to be defensive and bring out the warrior side, that's my alpha. Or if it's some type of project that I need to complete, or if it's something I need to do or something I need to cut off, you got to learn how to balance your feminine, the nurturing and caring side, that's your emotions. You got to learn how to balance that and weigh that out when it comes to logic. Because half of y'all get stuck in situations where the logic is right there, but you don't have the actual evidence because you're so stuck in the hope and wishing for things to get better off the Virgo part that you are doing, not knowing that the hints and clues is already right there. Okay? Anything else that we need to tell Virgo? Spirit guides in the universe. I feel like right now you are cutting yourself away from third-party situations. You are no longer stressed out. Like you got some in and out energy. I ain't gonna lie, because you got the Nine of Swords upright, but it's clarified with the Oracle of the loss, grief, and depression, and the sorrow in reverse. So 1 minute you happy, 1 minute you down. And it's all because it's mental prison that you in. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's the mental prison. So right now, I feel like some of you haven't had enough. What does that mean? You ain't stood on your boundaries. You ain't had enough yet. Because in order to get to this longevity to what you need, you got to get out of this longevity of negative mental thinking. The longevity of the what if, of the fears of if people are going to hurt me, if people are going to cross me, if people are going to do this, if people are going to do that. No, you need to keep starting for this new cycle and be like the sun that you are. Because everybody look at you with high energy. The sovereignty, the end, like you see everything. You don't see nothing in no regular, like you seeing things in 4K. Like that's how detailed you are, because the way that you are shaped, the way that you are molded, you are 100% natural. You ain't walking around here faking the funk, and that's what people get fearful of being around you, because now you tired because you keep going through this bitter energy. The back and forth, bitter energy, it done drained you out. You done got too tired. You done a little bit too much, but you are no longer getting trapped and getting caught up into a web when it comes to something that's coming in very quick to try to deceive you. That's something that you're not doing anymore. What you're walking away from is the confusion and being unsure and being uncertain about all the energy that you give out because you're tired of going through cloudy judgments and cloudy thoughts. Ashe, man. Namaste. So, with that basically being said, I could talk to y'all. You know I miss y'all, baby, but y'all know how y'all attention span is, and I love y'all very dearly, but I'm going to be 1,000 with you. So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get some affirmations. Now, let me do my shout-outs. I ain't done no shout-outs in a minute. Liz, I see you. Blue, I see you. Shout out to my moms. Diana, I see you. Michelle, I see you. Even for my haters, I'm going to give y'all a special shout-out. Even for y'all that try to come in and troll and disrupt the channel because y'all lives is miserable, I hope you really got something up out of it today. I hope as you sit down in Waunstar neighborhood, because it's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? But while you sit down and oh, you're right, Michael. Shout out to you, senior. I see. Yeah, he said it's only a test. Are you going to do the things differently or repeat the cycle? And that's every day in life. And like you hit the nail on the head with that one, King or God. Peace out to you. Shout out to you. Like when I say hit it on the head, hit it directly on the head. Because it's once you understand the lessons, like first time, yeah, okay. Second time, shame on. But now it's to the point, if somebody cross you out one time, they're going to do it again. So just don't even say the what ifs of, what if they turn around and change your hope? Yeah, you can hope your ass right on outside that door. And you can change your cell phone out there. And when the time come back around again, and you show you worthy of yourself, I may give you a small 10% to an 8% chance of a possibility. Why? Because if they cross you, then they're going to cross you again. Some people don't know how to let go. And that's the Virgo's biggest challenge. Have I been a victim of that? Hell yeah, I've been a victim of that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm human. Yeah, I will tell you, I had a problem letting go. That's why I said, the story that I tell y'all about how I started spirituality, It's because I didn't know how to let go. I was in a 7-year relationship I did not know how to let go of because I was too busy trying to make things right from the failed mistakes that I made from a previous relationship. So what I basically had to do is stay in something because I didn't have enough when it comes to boundaries. But sometimes when you so deep up into it and you can't get up out of it because you so blind and you can't see, that's when the tower moment come in. And that's when like spirit like, well, okay, we try to get this child a test. This child is going downhill. I'm losing one of my kids. I'm losing one of my chosen ones. I don't know what the hell is going on with his or her energy right now, but whatever's going on, we done tried to stop. It's not going to stop. It's not going to help. It's none of that. So what we got to do, we got to come down there, right? And when we come down there, we got to grab the Virgo. We got to grab the cross watcher, and we got to remove every freaking thing that's in the Virgo way or the cross watcher way. Why they doing that is because we got to move it because it seems like this child right here is not going to understand and learn how to move forward. So what we got to do, we got to move forward for him. This move it out the way, Jane. Just move it out the way. Forward. Shit, Virgo, go forward. Y'all get off my southern accent. I'm sorry. Y'all know I have my little southern moments. I'm a Tennessee native. Tennessee, yes. I am a country boy. I don't look a day. I'm a city country boy. Yeah, I was raised in the country, but I went to the city. The Virgo that I am had too much fun learning the wrong things, and then I became a city boy. But then I got older, and now I'm just a man. Okay, now I'm just a spiritual vessel. So let's go ahead. I am a being, a divine light full of unlimited potential. I am a being, a divine light full of unlimited potential. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. I receive money every day. I receive money every day. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. I follow my passions, which leads to prosperity. I follow my passions, which leads to prosperity. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. So with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, get at me, text me, we can make it happen. However, I'm only doing weekends. I'm only doing readings on the weekends for right now, or unless it's an emergency reading. How can you get emergency reading? I'm only going to say it on this channel. In order to get an emergency reading, I'm going to tell you right now, I am very expensive. I ain't saying like up there. It's not expensive up there. But for me to stop what I got to do to help you out on your journey, yes, it's a fee for that on top of the regular fee that you're charging. So if you want an emergency, you can get at me. We can make that happen. Now, if you want a regular reading, you can text me. Get at me. We still can make that happen. But right now, I'm recharging as well, and I don't mean and don't. I'm saying it's open, but it's to my energy. If I feel like I need to help you, spirit will let me know. Then I do that. If not, it's gonna be on the weekend. And the reason why is because I'm still going through transitioning. To I don't want to give you a half-ass reading. Excuse me, at the end now. I don't want to give you a half reading and then turn around. My energy is not right because I am one of them types that my clients know. And you can ask them when it gets to the point I get tired and I say I'm taking a break. I will take a break on you. And I don't want to give you 95% energy. If it's at 100, I'm not going to give you the rest. And it's not about taking care of myself. It's just I'm just transitioning into a lot of different avenues. And right now, I took them days off because I was too tired. I've been sleeping, and it be scary sometimes because thank you, D, because everybody who's been coming getting readings, it's been on point so much from the last couple of, like when I say on point, you think this is on point? No, on point. And when it gets on point, it scares me at times because me hearing it back in human after I channel, it's like, dude, okay, so if ABCD and then that's when the Virgo thing come in. ABCD, okay, this, that, and another, okay. So I have to start walking lighter on myself. So is it draining? No, I love this. Like, I love doing spirituality. I love helping people. But when it comes to my health, I'm like you. When is the last time you took a time out to heal yourself instead of trying to heal the world? You can't heal the world if you ain't healthy enough to heal the world. So, with that basically being said, and I like to break it down and talk to my people, so I'll let y'all know. But with that said, let me get on out here because I got more things to do. So I just want to say, I love you. God love you. The universe love you. If you ain't if you ain't seen the first 2 episodes yet, we are still cranking off the cast right now. We still doing a lot of things. We got episode 3 finna come up very shortly. I just been making sure we've been taking the time to get everything balanced. Now, make sure you look at the link in the description box and just subscribe. So when it comes to it, you will see more about what we do over there. Now, I'm not encouraging you. It's only if it's designed for you to come through, because we talk about relationships, who value it more, men or women. Right now we talking about with the value of communication, and we're going to talk about financial management in the next couple of weeks when we air this next episode. And y'all know me, I like to go out and talk to a lot of people. So with that basically being said, peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Ashe, ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah, baby. Yeah.